of that solar eclipse. So she is a special nugget. Okay. That's why her name is Starfire. And yes, I named my car and I named my jewelry, some of my jewelry. Like, I don't name my wedding ring. But I absolutely adore my wedding ring. Like, and I don't name my necklaces, but I love them too. I don't know, just certain rings, like this is my onyx or obsidian. I can't tell which one it was. It was an Amazon. But I do know it's real, because I tested it. And, but I can't tell you if it's obsidian or onyx. Okay, so total nightmare. Literal. So I had a nightmare last night because I tried to go do the gateway process outside in nature under a tree. For some reason, that left me feeling very vulnerable. So, and the protocol, what does he call it? Bob calls it like your process, like the process that you want to create and complete. Well, I had my process that I created and completed not yesterday, the day before yesterday, where or was it yesterday morning, because this was yesterday afternoon. Yesterday morning we had another protocol process and complete, and I love doing that. I built the hologram because this is very, like, if you haven't read your background research, a lot of this has like a lot to do with connection to the like universal hologram, life hologram. Okay, so I built the hologram, and basically same concept as manifestation, but more powerful, way more powerful. Because where manifestation leaves you hanging is they don't mention the hologram, and by syncing up your brain, it causes your brain to act like a laser. So I was like, hey, I am going to manifest like my manifesto, like my biggest earthly ta-da manifestation I can think of, right? And I'm gonna put every ounce of focus and detail while I'm doing this hemi-sync into this. And I have built this over and over and over again in my astral temple. If you haven't seen my astral temple video, go watch that. But something about yesterday just feels like, yes, like I finally did it. Like, something about using the gateway process, even if you want to just use the first like couple of waves and entrain your brain and get up to the process of creating, something about that feels like I can just tell that it imprinted, it landed, it had an effect. Like, it really came to life. And this is also something I chose to create, that I have created over and over and over again and tried to get more detailed with, and like put myself in my, this involves my family in that moment, and everything. But for some reason yesterday, I just know that it's here, it happened whenever it shows up in the physical, but I just know that I birthed it finally, for surely, really, in the hologram or in the energetic centers. And like, by saying that you birthed it in the hologram, you're making it more solid, so whatever helps you. Anyways, so then my second afternoon gateway process, I'm thinking from the name, oh, we're gonna do free flow. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go and try to connect with nature and just feel really at peace and like flowy. Oh my god, no. Okay, so logically I can tell why this triggered me, but also my goal, my process, my protocol, create, process, and complete it. He uses those words like complete, which helps your brain really lock into, yes, it's done, right? And we all know, once you say yes, it's done, and you believe it like I do, and it's complete, then it happens. So I wouldn't say I completed my protocol. I don't know. I had a nightmare. So basically, in the afternoon, I take my blanket and my headphones. I'm going to go lay under my wild apple tree, my crab apple tree, because it's right here and it's like in the perfect spot. And it's kind of close to the house. And I don't know if this is a psi thing or like both, like a human ingrained thing. I feel like it's both. So psychically, and then on my mammalian brain, when you're alone in nature, it causes, I don't like, if you have any weird like fears like I do, or feel like you're not alone in the space, and like outside, I always feel like that. I always feel it. I don't know if it's because I'm connecting to the earth and I'm like tapping into like the energies of everything around me, the animals, the plants, and then I feel totally not alone. And if I'm not alone, if I don't feel alone, I can't relax. and then and then also like the mammalian brain, right? We're like tribe built, and like tribe is safe, being alone or not safe type thing. I don't know if it was both of those things at work, but I had the hardest time. So first, every bug that could crawl on me crawled on me and just released my focus. Also, the tapes that I'm listening to, I am listening to from online, and these people put ads in them, which I really wish you would just like save the ads for like the very beginning and the end. I get that you're trying to monetize it or whatever, but also I take it as a challenge, because also having the ads and my phone constantly getting notifications, I have learned to hone my abilities in chaos. When TV music's on in the background, when kids are running around, and learn how to focus in, and just I've instead of seeing the distractions as like something to stop me, I just go okay and just push past it, and it causes me to focus in harder. So my whole entire exploring my journeys, if you think I was like sitting in some totally quiet, no chaos, like zen spot for years and years and years, that is not it. No, total opposite. Total like whenever I get a moment, but the walls are thin, but everything's going on or whatever, like there's always movement, sound, lights, noise, and I've just learned how to like focus in past that. So the ads being on there really don't bother me. I don't know, because I don't have like a like an EKG on my brain. I don't know if it interrupts my sync or not. I know when I'm focused and I feel like I'm alone, it doesn't interrupt me at all. When I was outside, oh my gosh, it kept throwing me off. And that wasn't the one thing that woke me up. Every time I would like lay on the ground, if there wasn't a bug crawling on me, I swear I could just feel like all of a sudden, as soon as I'd start to go into really deep focus, I just could feel things. Like I felt like they were standing over me. I felt like I was being watched. I wasn't alone. It was just crazy. And I always somehow get like bits and pieces of this sensation when I'm outside, and I also get them sometimes when I'm inside. Like I will literally feel like you'll see me turn, there will be nothing there type of thing, right? But it was terrible. And so my protocol objective that I chose to create and complete was to face my fear of, to really believe in the strength of my soul, which I can go into a whole story of. This might be my oversoul, but I had the first couple days, the first 2 days, I had this amazing experience with my soul, with these ancient seals, and us stitching back together in the energy conversion box, and all of this. I will tell that story, but first I want to say that yesterday was a total disaster. And so every time I kept pushing toward this goal of I'm trying to make my aura very powerful so it burns and destroys, and I know on a conscious level what I know on a subconscious level is